I hope that all of you out there who love this country read the whole thing so you understand what's going on in this country. It's not just about labels and the food produced in the United States. It's bigger than this. This has to say what I've been trying to say since 1990. The United Nations wants control of the world, period. It might look like it's made in the USA, but it's not. When 85% of the grass-fed beef sold in the U.S. is not raised in the U.S., but it's labeled the U.S. because of a labeling loophole in the law. They're forced to compete. Americans are forced to compete against less expensive imported grass-fed beef. In 2017, raised grass-fed beef in Australia cost 59 cents per pound to raise, whereas the cost in the U.S. was $1.55 because you have to pay for feeding them during the winter. You don't have to over there. They got good weather. Their cows can graze on pastures throughout the whole year, whereas American farmers must buy feed during the winter. Now here's the part I really want you guys to understand and get through your head. If you read nothing else and understand anything else, this is the part I want you to understand. There's a globally coordinated assault on agriculture. The G20, the Conference of the Parties of the United Nations Framework, Convention on Climate Change, and the World Economic Forum are all pushing for radical reductions in farming to reach a net zero greenhouse gas emissions, which is a bunch of crap. It's just something so they can grab more land. The sustainability that globalists are calling for is not the sustainability of the human populations. They are referring to is sustainable growth of a new global economic system based on the allocation of finite resources to the technocrat rulers. The rest of us will own nothing because they intend to strip us of our ownership rights. It is crucial that people understand that sustainability solutions currently offered will result in the eradication of a large portion of humanity. I'm going to read that again. There's a global, I'm going to try and zoom that in a little more if I can. Maybe. Okay. There's a global coordination assault on agriculture. The G20, the Conference of the Parties to the United Nations Framework, Convention of Climate Change, and the World Economic Forum are all pushing for radical reduction in farming to reach a net zero greenhouse emissions. And you can, they're not after to save the country. They're after to save their behinds. The sustainability that globalists are calling for is not the sustainability of the human populations. What they are referring to is sustainable growth of a new global economic system based on the allocations of finite resources to the technocrat rulers. The rest of us will own nothing because they intend to strip us of our ownership rights. It's crucial that people understand that the sustainability solutions currently offered will result in the eradication of a large portion of humanity. Your life means nothing. The elites were brought in by the Rockefellers, long time ago. They tried to get them in once, I forget what it was called, League of Nations or something, and Americans were smart enough to not get involved. Then they brought in the United Nations thing. The United Nations needs to be kicked off of our soil and let them go to Switzerland or wherever. They've already got a place set up. They knew this was coming. So get them off our soil, get them out of our pocketbook. I'll leave a link to this. It's a real good article, people. This is better than what I can say it out loud and put it on a video. Thanks for watching.